Following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers, this is the TFanky coming to you with a collection haul video. My second one for March. I didn't think I would be doing a second collection video this month. To be honest, most of the Transformers figures that I ordered off of the internet, they weren't scheduled to arrive until next month in April, but to my surprise, they all arrived earlier than expected. So without further delay, hey, let's get into the nitty-gritty. And first up, I got a surprise notice from Amazon that instead of April, the Transformers figure I ordered from them, two of the ones I ordered from Amazon, they sent me a notice that they would arrive early. And so first up, we have Studio Series Perceptor. And I am thrilled to finally have Perceptor in my Transformers collection. Perceptor's been one of the most anticipated figures from Wave 2 of the Studio Series 86 line that I've been excited to get. And according to his box, Perceptor is the 11th figure that's been released in the Studio Series 86 line. And wow, I can't believe there were 10 figures released in Studio Series 86 before Perceptor was. Hot Rod Cup Blur, Scourge, Coronation Starscream, Wreck-Gar, the Sweeps, that's 8. And, I forgot about Jazz. He would be 9. Let's see. Cup Blur, Jazz, Hot Rod, Scourge, that's 5. I have Wreck-Gar, the Sweeps, Coronation Starscream, and, Grimlock and Slag. So yeah, there's how the 10 figures released before Perceptor. One reason why I'm excited about Perceptor is that even though he's a deluxe class figure, you can tell by the fact that the top of his head crest is slightly hidden by his box. Perceptor might arguably now have the title of being the tallest deluxe class figure that's been released in the Studio Series 86 line. He's almost the same size as Studio Series 86 Hot Rod. So he's almost the size of a small Voyager class figure, and the fact that he's being sold as a deluxe, that got me a thumbs up to Hasbro. So yeah, when I saw how tall Perceptor was, I was really excited to get him. Now the next Transformers figure I got from Amazon arrived in a lot worse shape than Perceptor did. Perceptor was shipped to me in a box, but this next Transformers figure came to me in an envelope, and it got crushed along the delivery route out from Amazon's factory to my home. So here is the Kingdom version of Blaster. So yeah, there's up in the upper corner, there's some of the damage here, and I don't know how well my camera's going to pick it up, but if you look right there, there's a huge indent right here along this side of Blaster's box. And so what happened was, while he was being shipped to me, Blaster's box somehow got smashed in like that, and it caused the whole box to warp out. This side got pushed up, and that's how this corner of the box got ripped like that. So yes, thanks to Amazon's dubious decision to ship Blaster to me inside an envelope instead of a cardboard box, I got Blaster in a box that's been damaged. So, as far as I can tell, the actual Blaster action figure inside is undamaged, so that's at least nice to see that the Blaster figure itself isn't damaged. But the fact that the box showed up crushed like that, I was hoping Amazon would have learned by now that envelopes do nothing to protect cardboard boxes that contain action figures inside of them. But thankfully, Blaster was the worst figure that I received. The next two figures I got off of eBay. And first up, we have a vintage Transformers figure that I have been wanting to get for years. Ever since the year I started collecting Transformers figures, I've been wanting to get this. This is one of the rarest Transformers figures from this line. From my own personal experience, I'm saying that because I never saw this at any store at all, and I wanted to get this thing back in the year that it was released. But finally, it took a very, very long time, but I finally have a copy of this in my Transformers collection. And without further ado, everyone, I present you with, from the Transformers Armada line back in 2003, the Space Minicon team, who combined to form the Requiem Blaster weapon. So yes, I finally have the last team of Minicons that I needed to add to my Transformers Armada collection, the Space Minicon team, Astroscope, Payload, and Skyblast. And I am thrilled to finally have the Space Minicons in my Transformers collection. I got a hold of the Star Saber sword and the Skyboom shield several years ago, but I've never been able to find any kind of copy of the Space Minicon team going for a decent price until a few weeks ago when I saw a set of these guys pop up on eBay. And when I noticed that the seller not only had it at a great price, but it was also a MISB still inside a sealed box, that was a thrill of the moment for me. This was like finding a gold nugget, finding a decent copy of the Space Minicon team. So I'm really excited to finally have those Minicons in my Transformers collection. And last but definitely by no means least, we have the Transformers figure whose box I actually used as the thumbnail of this video. Oh, and for those of you who've been keeping track of Transformers figures, you probably guessed as to which Transformers action figure it is. And for those who didn't, I can kind of understand why, because this Transformers figure is one that was kind of a hit or miss with Transformers collectors. Either collectors liked it or they hated it. Part of that has to do with how the figure was distributed. It was released originally as a exclusive on Hasbro Pulse, and when other websites picked up this Transformers figure, most of the sites offering it wanted a double retail price, or on Amazon and eBay, most of the sellers selling this figure have been scalpers wanting to collectors to pay more than the figure was worth. And as a result of that, from what I've seen on eBay when I was browsing around trying to get this figure, this figure has kind of been a bit of a hit or miss overall with Transformers collectors. Part of it has to do with the bland appearance of it, but also lack of availability. It's been easier for Transformers collectors to get the other Transformers figures that are similar to this one. And so without further delay, I present you with the Transformers Top Gun Collaborative Maverick figure. So yes, with Maverick in my Transformers collection, I now have all of the collaborative crossover Transformers figures. This version of Maverick is actually a used copy. The collector who previously owned this copy of Maverick took it out of the box and transformed it to see what the robot mode looked like, and then they put it back in the box right away after realizing that Maverick wasn't that impressive to them. And the main motivation for me to add Maverick to my Transformers collection was to just finally have all of the collaborative Transformers figures in my collection. So again, as I said, Maverick has been one of those Transformers action figures that's been hit or miss with Transformers fans and collectors. Either Transformers fans really wanted to collect it, or it was an easy pass for them. There hasn't been much middle ground with Maverick. And from what I've seen, the prices have slowly gone down from the scalpers on eBay, so Maverick isn't one of the top-selling Transformers figures that's out there right now. Now, part of it has to do with the fact that he has a very bland paint job, and also, again, as I said, he was originally released exclusively on Hasbro Pulse at a time when Hasbro Pulse, most Transformers collectors still weren't using Hasbro Pulse, I believe, at the time. Please correct me if I'm wrong with making that statement, but overall, compared to the other collaborative figures, Ectotron, Gigawatt, Ultimate Expanse, the Jurassic Park set, and even Count Dracula, I don't have that figure, so I apologize for what I said a moment ago about having all of the collaborative figures with Maverick. I admit I do not have the Dracula crossover figure, but I have no interest in getting that figure since I'm more into vehicles than animals when it comes to Transformers figures. But yes, I'm super excited to have Maverick in my Transformers collection, despite the lackluster reputation that he has with Transformers collectors. So thank you guys all so much for watching this video. It's gone on longer than I wanted to. Stay tuned for my upcoming reviews. I'm hoping to finally get to some of the reviews tonight. Alright, and until next time, you guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for watching my latest Transformers collection video. I am hoping to do reviews of all these Transformers figures. I'm uncertain if I'm going to actually do a review of the Space Minicon team, but will definitely get around to making reviews of Kingdom Blaster, Studio Series 86 Perceptor, and of course the Transformers Collaborative Top Gun Maverick figure. So stay tuned for those reviews in the coming days, hopefully not weeks. And until next time, you guys, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.